Warm welcome also to Amanda Dlamini, who will be our expert analyst alongside. It's a great privilege, of course, to get this new season underway in this first game.
Yeah, no, absolutely, Mr. Gleeson. Of course, a lot is expected from the two teams. Orlando Pirates just making the waves in terms of the new players that they've acquired. But of course, Polokwane City also hoping that they get another top 8 finish, which I think they really started well in the previous season.
Now, Amanda's had to walk 4 flights of stairs because the lift hasn't worked, so we give her a minute or two just to catch her breath. In the meantime, let's introduce you to the two lineups. 3 new starters here for the Buccaneers. Sihle Ndule, Sipho Mbule in the middle. Osman Apollos will be playing out wide. A couple of other surprises. Bandile Shandu ahead of Dino van Rooyen in the right-back position. And Boitumelo Radiopane gets the call ahead of the likes of Mabasa and Magopa. They're not even on the bench for today's encounter. Pile of new signings on that bench, 5 of them in fact, the likes of Mbutuma, Mashilawani, Moremi, who comes from Amazulu, of course Mariko, the new signing from Mali, and Sibele Bele, the latest addition. He comes from TS Galaxy, signed after their training camp in Spain. Friendly against Mozambique, so Puti Mahafi will have plenty of confidence in him. Coach Mohafi, of course, the 51-year-old has ensured 2 successive top 8 finishes for Polokwane City. 64 matches as a top flight coach, 20 wins, 20 draws and 24 losses. The 46-year-old Abdeslam Wadu made his debut in South African soccer at Marumo Gallants in March. They beat Pirates 2-0 in his first game in Bloemfontein. And he did enough to, of course, unlike Jose Rivera, played at the very highest level, including in the Premier League for Fulham and for Rennes and Nancy in League One. And we are underway here at Orlando. Kept in play by Rele Mofokeng, happy to get an early touch. And Bokazi is so much spoken about, this 19-year-old, very much a star in the making. And now Mbule with his first touch. The fans will be behind him all the way. Mofokeng out wide, Dion Hotto on the left-hand side, nominally as a left-back, but of course he'll be flying up and down. He has the first cross in, and an attack from Osman Apollos. Now, how close was he there to a goal for his new club against his old team with his very first touch? Good running again from Hotto. His first touch forces him to play it back here for Apollos, and he gets the shot in and will get the corner. Good block in the end, coming in from the youngster Mantosi. If you're a new coach and you've got this player, you know his reputation, you might get a little bit weary if he doesn't impress you. But if he's impressed you strongly, as I presume Mbule has done, no hesitation in sticking him into the team.
Absolutely. I think we haven't seen Mbule really in the national team, and he should have those aspirations as well.
There he is. Left-footed pass, looking for Radiopane. Good interception again from Nikani. Again with Mbule. New skipper Sibisi. Nice pass to Apollos. 4 players around him. To Mofokeng. Mofokeng on the left, Apollos on the right will be the way they're going to approach it. He has Apollos. No, he's got it. What a dream start for his new club. Respectfully is not celebrating, but his teammates certainly are. 12 minutes gone and the Buccaneers have the lead. All so simply done, and Mbule set that up.
Yeah, Mbule set it up, but for me it's that deep pass from Nduli. Just one that bypasses the midfield, a very congested midfield at that. The ball back, the movement as well from Orlando Pirates, and Apollos, who was coming from the right, all of a sudden you're finding him in the first post, and that's just the mobility that you're going to expect from him.
He was also amongst the early signings in the transfer window for Orlando Pirates. Polokwane City were under a lot of pressure last season to sell him to various clubs who are chasing his signature. That's a great pass inside, as Amanda says, and that's a good finish as well.
Good finish indeed, and we've seen Apollos do this so many times, just bending the ball, the body as well, the body positioning, doesn't take too many touches and just comfortably slots it away.
When you're a new coach and your team goes 1-0 up after 12 minutes, he was a teenage prodigy, Osman Apollos, and then career went a little bit quiet. Polokwane City picked him up out of the Motsepe Foundation Championship. Last 18 months, absolutely flying. Hugo Bruce has him in the national side, played at the Cup of Nations in the Ivory Coast. There he is, goal on debut against or for Orlando Pirates. Ah, good pressure. Now that's not what you want to see as a new coach. Moremi and Mashiani almost combining as Orlando Pirates got a little bit sloppy at the back. He's just 19 years old, Bukazi. Lovely pass. Mofokeng. Matonsi slips, but he recovers well.
Certainly enjoying these deep searching passes, especially from the defensive midfielders, but also Bogazi in this case trying to locate Mofokeng. Another corner for Orlando Pirates.
This young right back looks a find as well. He's only 20, Mantosi. Played the last 4 games of the season for Polokwane City, made his debut in late April. And keeps his place for the beginning of the new campaign. He's having a busy afternoon, but he is showing glimpses of some potential. Now Mofokeng takes this one to the near post, and again Orlando Pirates with a disappointing corner. Up to Moremi. Was he fouled? You think so? Referee says hold on, let's just wait for a little check here. It's Klamini, not Moremi. Of South Africa going to the World Cup at the end of the season, which would really put a little cherry on the top of the cake. Get some revenge. Rivalry with South Africa and Nigeria, always fascinating, and Nigeria's men's side of a much better record against Bafana. Now Captain Nikani stayed up. Has he forced the corner? It's going to be a throw-in.
The City, you want to sit. You're definitely going to have to come out at some point.
Now Mofokeng, square ball. Apollos unmarked. First touch is a bit heavy. Gets away with it. Is he brought down? Referee says penalty. Well, he was right on the spot, Mr. Kistor. Thought about it for a moment or two. Apollos might have got a little bit lucky there. That first touch was a little bit on the hard side, but recovered well with his pace, forced the error off the defenders. Two-0. Keeper gets a touch. Orlando Pirates double their lead. And the Buccaneers are having a dream start to the 2025-26 season.
Yeah, good penalty from Maswangani. Just taking his time. Thought he already decided where he really wants to go this time around and just giving it a little bit of power.
One for Apollos and one for Maswangani. Apollos recovering and then being brought down. Last cup game, of course, for the Buccaneers on the wrong side against arch rivals Kaizer Chiefs in the Nedbank Cup final, but today it's all going their way. The new boys are making a positive contribution. Mashiani should get the free kick there off of Mbuli. There are your two scorers, and confirmation with 10 minutes to go to the break. Orlando Pirates in the driving seat. Polokwane City in the MTN8 for the 4th time. They've only advanced past the quarterfinals once, in 2019 when they beat Cape Town City 2-0. Last season, of course, they ran Mamelodi Sundowns pretty close. Brings it up, bobbing around. Sabisi got a little bit of a touch. The danger still not averted. Now Mbule can thump it forward. Maswanganyi, that's the end of the half. So a fairly comfortable start for Orlando Pirates. 2 goals for Abdeslam Wadu in his first outing, and the Buccaneers perhaps 1 foot already in the semi-final.
Yep, good approach. They're looking very comfortable, they're in control. And I think when needed, Mbule slows down the pace of the game, but also their quick acceleration in opposition's half, they've looked really good in control.
The opening goal from Osman Apollos, and then Patrick Maswanganyi on debut for the Buccaneers. One of 3 new players in the starting line. At Sikhendule has done well in the midfield. Osman Apollos making an immediate impact as well.
Blast with speed in the opposition's half to give the quality. So, of course, this is still very fresh and new for him. And yeah, I think a good 60 minutes for him, I guess, in account.
Radio Party is also going off. 2 new players on, Moremi and Butuma. Butuma from Richards Bay, Moremi from Amazulu. Butuma wears that classic number. Now, Butuma. Maswanganyi, Butuma with a chance for a dream start. Just got away from him. Did he take his eye off the ball with the left? Is he going to go for goal here? Hotto! Oh, that shaved the top of the crossbar. Now, how close was this?
That crossbar challenge from John Hotto certainly would win this one.
Yes.
But also, it's just incredible, the ability to have that much power.
Be replaced in the midfield. This is the new player from Stade Malien in Mali, Abdoulaye Mariko. Not much known about him. Spotted in African competition last season by the Buccaneers. Yet another new one onto the field for them. Mariko beaten in the challenge there by Mapanguli. Here come Polokwane City, Mantonzi. Motsa, cross in from him, looking for Dlamini, gets the header in. Nothing clear cut there. I think he's hurt himself in the process, Dlamini, or the boot might have come off. No, it in, looking for one header as the keeper comes out. Polokwane City unable to put that in the back of the net. Motsa with the effort.
Yeah, and I think this is certainly an area of improvement for Orlando Pirates. They haven't really been able to deal with those crosses or the set pieces in terms of corners. Bugazi just, I think, slipping.
Playing Hotto in, this is going to be the 3rd. Doesn't get the touch, chance here for Butuma. Oh, denied by a goal line stop from who else but Kaki. Build up. Just a few more seconds.
Not only just, you know, for one of those big games or occasions, but certainly for every game, because they certainly bring the vibe.
Job done for Abdeslam Wadu and Orlando Pirates. They are into the semi-finals of the MTN8 2-0 victory here over Polokwane City. Both goals in the first half, and the first name into the hat for the draw for the semi-final, which is going to be conducted tomorrow after the quarter-final. Polokwane City out again in the quarter-finals of this competition, but it was always going to be a tough ask for them on the road away against an Orlando Pirates side with plenty of fine new talent. Now They will turn their attention to the Betway Premiership. A couple of tough games coming up for them. And we're going to get an early indication of just how good this Orlando Pirates side is going to be this season. So, Man of the Match award shortly, a chance to hear from the coaches as well at the end of the 90 minutes, and our experts will digest this opening game of the new campaign and just how good is this Orlando Pirates side and how much of a challenge are they going to make in this campaign. Plenty for the spectators to enjoy and to enthuse.